Okay, we're on Terumot, Perek Yud Aleph, Mishnah Tet. Second to last Mishnah in Masechet Terumot, the penultimate Mishnah. So there's something called Karshinim. What are Karshinim? Well, let's look it up. Karshina is, that's right, it's a species of vetch, or horse bean, rarely used as human food. So Karshinim, interestingly enough, they're chayav in Terumah because people eat them. But you're allowed to feed them to your animals because you don't usually eat them. They're usually used as animal food. So it's one of these very interesting hybrid foods. Kind of like seaweed. I don't know. I don't eat seaweed. Okay. So you have vetch, Terumah vetch. Okay, it's like this, I guess, the plant that they would feed to their animals. And if people were hungry enough, they would eat them. You're allowed to feed it to your behema, your animals, and your chaya, the other kind of animals, okay, and to your chickens. Why? The Bartenura says, because ikaram l'ma'achal behema, as we said before, they're mainly food, animal feed. The ikaram l'ma'achal adam, because if it was primarily human for consumption, asur la'achilam lebehema, you can't feed your animal. Umikol makom, nonetheless, chazu kitzah l'ma'achal adam. They have to be somewhat edible for people. Dilo habu chazu kolal l'adam. If it wasn't ready for a person at all, lo ayalu mafrishem aleim trumot umasrot. We wouldn't take off trumot umasrot. Okay. Yisrael shesachar para lakom kohen. Let's say a Yisrael rented a cow from the kohen. So the cow belongs to the kohen, but it's rented by the Yisrael. Machila karshinei truma. If you have karshinim that go to truma, the Yisrael can feed him karshinim of truma, the vetch of truma. Why? Because it belongs to the animal. But in the opposite sense, if a kohen shesachar para mi Yisrael, if the kohen rented the cow from a Jew, even though part of the agreement is for the kohen to feed the animal, it's not his animal, and therefore, lo yachilena karshinei truma. He cannot feed the animal, the karshinim, the vetch from truma. Next halacha. Yisrael shesham para mikohen. Sham is from the word shuma. Shuma means to estimate. So what they would do is the following. Let's read the Bartenura for a second. Yisrael shesham para mikohen. What does it mean? Shekibel para mikohen b'shuma. It was given to him b'shuma with an evaluation, evaluation of its price. Kfi ma shishava achshav kach v'kach v'damim. So I buy a calf, and it's not that I buy a calf, but I received the para from the kohen. So Yisrael, he says, listen, the calf now was worth, 300 shekel. V'yitapel by Yisrael lepatma, and then the Jew, the Yisrael, is going to fatten it up. Umashti yashpiach ala shuma yichalku harevach b'neihem. They'll bring it to market. It'll be worth 1,000 shekel. So then they split the rest of the money. They split the 700. It's kind of like a sort of sharecropping for animals. So in this case, the following says: Yisrael shesham para mikohen. The Yisrael, if he evaluated, essentially what it means is it's a sale. So because Yisrael now takes responsibility, it's his, and the Kohen takes a part of the profits. So therefore, lo yachilena karshinei truma. The Yisrael then, even though he received it and the Kohen is going to take part of his profits, nonetheless he can't feed it or karshinei truma. But on the other hand, the Kohen shesham para mi Yisrael, if the Kohen received it from the Yisrael, so it's as if the Kohen bought it from the Yisrael and now he's going to fatten it up and the Yisrael takes part in the profits. In that case, ma'achila karshinei truma. He can feed it karshinim vetch of truma. And I guess that would be a reason for the Kohen to go into the animal fattening business, because he has all these karshinei truma lying around and he wants to use it to feed his animal. Okay, we'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions or issues or just want to reach me and say hello, my email address is rspolter@gmail.com. And we'll dedicate this Mishnah, the learning of this Mishnah, to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.